Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on Viper. So I didn't really know where to start off this video, so I just decided to do it in the Viper hub. But I'm going to be going on Twitter and stuff in a second to show you guys a bunch of stuff. But to start it off here, basically, guys, I've been gone on vacation for the past few days. And since I was gone, a lot of stuff went down, and some of it I felt was pretty important and almost worth addressing. So I'll quickly put a screenshot on screen. But as you guys can see, basically what's happening here is this guy put together a ton of stuff and information about a potential Cheatbreaker return as well as Minehq return. And obviously this is really important because Lunar has also basically just come out of the shadows, as well as the Lunar client, which is essentially a copy of Cheatbreaker, and there's been a lot of accusations against it. So all of this stuff is pretty important, and as you can see, the thing only has about 40 upvotes, so I'd say maybe at most 100 people have seen it, and so I just felt someone needed to kind of bring this up and kind of show what is going on here and what could be coming for the community. So I'm going to quickly pull up this. OBS is going to have to load in for a second, but I'm going to start right here with this screenshot. Let me see. All right, OBS is all good. So basically this is coming from Lastings OG, by the way. If you guys want to follow him, I'll put his Twitter down below. None of the information in this video is coming directly from me. I myself haven't been able to piece together any stuff yet, but I'm going to certainly be looking into it a lot. Because there's really just some interesting stuff that's going on here. So basically, to start, Lastings OG has this screenshot, and basically in this screenshot you can see that it's a picture of the Minehq TeamSpeak. And I'm not actually sure how it was discovered that the Minehq TeamSpeak was up, but I do know as of maybe this screenshot was 3 days ago, but I'd say probably about 4 days ago, the Minehq website actually came up. It's not up anymore, neither is Cheatbreaker. I'll quickly go back. Minehq.com is not up currently, but anyways, yeah, right here you can see this is a picture of the Minehq TeamSpeak. Everything looks normal, and it almost looks like it's like an actual released Minecraft server, or Minecraft TeamSpeak in this case. But anyways, what's really important here is you can see it's Jhalt, or Jonathan, whatever you want to call him, is in a room with purples. The reason this is so big is because this kind of proposes that there might be a divide between what's going on with Lunar and Minehq. Because if it's Jhalt has teamed up with Purples this time, this is kind of returning to Purples. I think he was one of the original owners and developers on Minehq way back in the day. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not actually sure. But Purples, of course, is really regarded among the community because he did own Kohi. So this whole screenshot here in itself is kind of a big deal. And it was only 3 days ago. So this could be something very interesting that we'll see soon. But then anyways, there's a bunch of stuff about Minehq, but I don't want to go too much into that right here. So anyways, let's get into what's going on here. So Jim Zim LFC brought up an insane amount of stuff. I really wish I could actually bring up the Cheatbreaker, or the HC Team's website. There actually was some stuff from the Cheatbreaker website right here. Oh, whoops, right here. Another point to make, blah, blah, blah. But basically all those websites are down, so I can't show you. So I'm going to really go in depth on what he says. I'll start by basically summarizing it because I don't want to just read all this, but basically, on the Minehq website, or I think it was actually www.hcteams.com. Let me actually just see if this works. Maybe I'm an idiot for looking up Minehq. Yeah, no, same thing. So, wait, what actually? Oh yeah, it just comes up as Minehq. But anyways, it says that it redirected you to a YouTube video, and Eminem-survival. But the reason about this, that it was so important, was because basically some of the lyrics could almost be related directly to HCF. It was the same thing with the Cheatbreaker website. So I'm going to read a couple quotes about him. A few of these were pretty interesting, but one that really stood out to me was right here. He says, the last lyric I would like to mention is this: stack your ammo, but don't come unless you've come to battle. This could really show how there's going to be a lot of competition between Lunar and HC teams. And we've already seen some of this. Actually, if I go down here, Psyche says a bunch of stuff about how our team does not own or is not affiliated with any of the Minehq or Cheatbreaker domains. We found out it was even up because people messaged us asking. So basically, there could be a massive split between Minehq and Cheatbreaker right here, which is obviously going to be very important because right now we're pretty much seeing Viper MC right here dominating, and then kind of Velt, Faithful, Sage and stuff kind of falling behind it as of right now. So if we're seeing the return of two really, really old Minecraft servers, then I mean, it could mean all sorts of stuff for the future of HCF. And it's interesting. I actually will bring up this. This I was able to make on my own. Alright, but this video right here is what I want to bring up. This was actually published on March 16th, 2018, and it was the first time we were kind of seeing another look at Minehq and hearing stuff about Minehq coming back. This was like way before anyone really knew anything about what was going on. But here's where things get interesting. Today is actually March 20th, meaning when this was made, it was actually March 16th. Exactly. Okay. Sorry, Premiere's got a little bit overzealous and decided to spam me on Telegram. But anyways, back to where I was going with this. I don't know if it's a coincidence that this was posted exactly a year after this was made. I don't know if this just happens to be good timing. But what's really interesting about this is Jhalt's kind of, I mean, I don't even know if it's Jhalt, but whoever is in charge of the Minehq scene currently is bringing back Minehq about exactly a year after it was last brought up. Anyways, going back to the Minehq Twitter, I'll also, of course, give them a massive shout out because a lot of the stuff they're doing here is very important. But anyways, the last day of Minehq HC teams will be this Saturday, 8/18. But here's where things get interesting. They never said the last ever. They just said the last of Minehq HC teams, which I think is why when Lunar came up, people assumed it was the new Minehq. So it's really interesting to see that Minehq website actually came back up. Cheatbreaker came back up. All that stuff temporarily came back up, which leads us to believe there could be some sort of conflict between Minehq and Lunar. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to go over. If you guys want to go follow, oh wait, this isn't actually the Minehq alert Twitter. Let me see here. All right, so right here, the Minehq alert Twitter. If you guys want to go follow them, I really suggest it. I'm following them currently. They're putting out a ton of information. I don't actually know who owns it though. I think it might be based off of this thing about Mindman Alert. I thought it was maybe CRady350, but somewhere in here it says something about hacked by Psyche MC. Yeah, right in here it says hacked by Psyche MC, blah blah blah. But yeah, I think this is another really overlooked tweet. Follow me at Psyche MC. Remember, Minehq under my leadership will be set forth to be the most successful server in the past 2 or 3 years. Purples and I have big plans to create a good server for this community. This again is really interesting because in the previous screenshot we saw, I'll just quickly bring that up here. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Okay, so in the screenshot here, you can see it's Jhalt and Purples are actually in the same room in the Minehq TeamSpeak. However, we now know that Psyche is the owner of Lunar. So I don't really know what's gone on between here and right here when this tweet was made and then about now, but I mean all sorts of stuff could have gone down. So yeah guys, I want to start to wrap up the video there, but basically I'm going to read a couple more quotes. I really suggest you guys to do your own research, and if you find anything, be sure to let me know because I'd love to address it in a future video. Doing stuff like this is actually really fun, and I used to do it a lot, but yeah, just looking through kind of stuff, relating stuff together is really interesting. So anyways, I'm going to start reading a couple quotes, and yeah. So the first thing we see here is, my next point on these lyrics, blah blah blah, wasn't ready to be a millionaire, I was ill prepared. These lyrics could relate to the success of Jhalt and how he wasn't ready to be such a successful person, and the money got to his head and he fell off and made mistakes toward the end of his career, and makes me believe he might be coming back. This I firmly believe in. I honestly think he kind of hit the nail on the head there. Jhalt was kind of saying he wasn't ready, and he made some mistakes in his past, and he's now feeling he's ready to return, and I guess that he really wants to make a return. Next point. It ain't over till I say it's over. This could cause a lot of controversial because when HC teams ended, Jhalt never made an official statement saying that it was never going to come back. Just like he never said Cheatbreaker was never going to come back up. This also leads me to believe he's coming back. The thing about this is we've actually already seen Cheatbreaker and the Minehq website come back up. So I honestly don't know what to say, guys. Cheatbreaker and Minehq could return within the next month or less. There's really no way to know this stuff, but anyways, I'm gonna go quickly back into here. The very beginning of the song, I can actually play it for you guys. It's probably gonna end up getting copyrighted, but it's whatever. Okay, so this here is the start of the song, Eminem, survival lyrics. So this is survival of the fittest. This is do or die. This is the winner takes it all, so take it all. This right here is the part which immediately I kind of jumped on, and especially I did obviously get a lot of build off of Jimzim LFC right here. But the thing about this is it's basically saying survival of the fittest. Whichever HCF server is on top stays on top for the most part, and we've seen this, except in the case of Jhalt. But I mean, most of the servers, kind of what's ever on top is the main server that stays on top. But anyways, this is do or die. This next line kind of makes me think that Jhalt's basically saying Minehq either returns right now or it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then that's it, and it will never be back. This is the winner takes all. So basically what he's saying, this is kind of how I got it from, at least. It's basically like Lunar versus Minehq. The winner takes everything and owns HCF, essentially. So yeah, I really encourage you guys to go do your own research. I'll leave this song linked with the lyrics. I'll leave all sorts of stuff linked. So just make sure to go check out the description if you guys want to read this. There's a ton of more stuff in here that I couldn't even go over. And I guess this video was on the Cheatbreaker website. I'll just quickly look at this. I'm gonna actually go look at this right after I finish this video, and that might actually be a future video. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you all did enjoy this video. I know it was a very different type of video, but I wanted to do it because I thought it would be pretty fun, and it's something I've never actually done. So let me know what you guys think. If you'd like to see more, please do let me know. Also, one last thing, I did kind of get this idea from Nice Refill. He's been doing all sorts of stuff like this. He's actually starting up on PvP Alert, so I'll leave his channel link in the description along with his Twitter. I don't know, the stuff he was doing just really kind of spoke to me, and I wanted to kind of do stuff like that. I used to do a lot of stuff like this, and I want to just kind of have fun with it. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you want to see more. On that note, I will have an HCF video coming out tomorrow. But yeah, hope you all did enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.